This is for Keisha, you big, fat, sloppy.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Girls, let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it.
What's poppin' YouTube? It is I, X Dior. We're back with another freaking video. And today, you guys get to officially meet and see my sir.
Hey people.
Um, on today's video, we're talking about what, Daddy?
Well, one, you not being a doormat, submissive, so you're not a slave. So we need to talk about more in depth of how our dynamic works as far as you having a voice in our relationship and not me just commanding, and you just obey. We talked about this in great depth, and a lot of people, when they think about dominant and submissive or any kind of relationship in BDSM, they think like it's a slave master cracking the whip and just being harsh towards their submissive. That's not what it is. It's way more loving and caring, especially behind the scenes, things
So
that you
much
don't
love.
see. So yeah.
So, because my brain is blah, 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 I wrote down a very long piece about what being a submissive is to me.
Read it. Do you want me to read it?
Yes.
Oh God! Wow.
Okay. All right. From
Okay.
my words, from his mouth.
These are her words. Okay. So it says, being a submissive. Outside of the boundaries of my relationship with Sir, I have been blessed with the strength of being an older sister to 5 other beings, the thinker, the waymaker for my family, and even some friends. Some of you who have been watching me know that I triumph with bipolar disorder, and even with that, I'm not comfortable showing weakness or imperfections when I have my moments. I'm dwelling in it. I must remain the level head, the voice when no one else knows what to say or how to say it, the pillars others lean on, and I trusted no one to be the same for me sometimes, not even God, unfortunately. A work in me, I depended on men I shouldn't have. I married thinking it would give me the peace I deserve, but that too ran its course as I have always been strong minded and opinionated leader amongst my family and friends and hyper independent, especially when shown the slightest bit of weakness where I would never have been weak. And no, I couldn't choose to ignore or not be that type of being and not protect others because my heart has always been bred to be this way naturally. But I definitely long for something different, long to not be on the front lines, not because I cower, but because I tire. You being a submissive is not just a weak frailty that follows someone else's missions blindly.
Blindly, no, being a submissive is someone who trusts their leader, undoubtedly. You want me to finish? Oh,
You got it.
who aids in seeing through the mission for not just their dominance life, but his or her place in it. Being a submissive takes strength to get out of your own way, fall back, and let that man or woman lead, who is ultimately being led by God. I love that about that. The right ones, anyways, to fulfill their purpose. Everyone wants to be in the front lines until you've truly been in the front lines and for an extended period of time. Some of us, all of our lives. To be a submissive is to put faith in your own choosing of your dominant. If you can't trust the man or woman you choose to be the head, then the tail that is yours will never stand firmly behind them. You will always retreat into your old ways and wonder why you are too much or why there isn't anybody out there that can handle you. You'll never be soft, demure, and you'll never satisfy his hunger to feel like his efforts are worthwhile. It feels all for naught. Why can't you be still and be brave and allow him to come home and not fight a war with you against your insecurities about your choices? Because let's face it, it's ultimately we as the submissive who chooses who we follow, and when we are fighting against something, it's because we don't trust it to be in our best interest. Two problems. One, you're a sub to his mission, so the best interests are supposed to be that of the mission, not your own. 2, you chose the wrong mission to sign up for. It's not that the mission is bad, you just aren't compatible with it. Okay? You must you must also be strong enough to let go of your need to be heard and not seen. With Sir, I enjoy being seen, not just for my looks. He sees my eyes when they are overjoyed. He sees my body language, whether I am happy, sad, or indifferent. But check this out. My heart is hurt all the time.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I share in his delights and excitement for our life. He half heartedly jokes often about wanting to be a superhero, and I joke back by saying I'm working on it because I love that he feels safe enough to share those thoughts outside of his realistic plans for his life and I. But his imagination as well. And imagination or not, it is in my submission that I aid in all his hopes and dreams, no matter how far fetched they may seem. Because I know if he could, he would, and I want him to feel that I shall be along for the mission, whatever the course, so long as I am protected and covered under the plan. I don't care to speak, just breathe when in his presence. I don't care to think, baby, brain be off. Just be, just be when under his protection and guidance. I don't care to move out of his shadow as I am shaded from the roaring sun and guided by his footsteps in the dark. I trust him with every fiber of my being and his leadership over my life, and that is a strength of its own. Fueled by my belief that God leads him first and foremost, so I'll always rest peacefully under his hem of protection.
That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. You know how beautiful that is?
Thank you, baby.
That is what makes you feel like a superhero right there. That right there. What do we?
That was basically what I felt about being submissive and why I chose to want to be in this lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and runner up that. So everyone feels like when someone decides to be a dominant or have a submissive, all we want to do is tell them what to do and have them do what we say with no back talk. So she's not a doormat. She's not a slave. This is not a Korean relationship. She does get to voice her opinion, and she voices it a lot. She tells me no. She knows she's not supposed to say that word, but she does anyway. And yes, she gets in trouble. She said it a lot this weekend. Why, I don't know. But no, I'm lying. I do know about it. But anyway. It's not me wanting a slave or someone to control. I was naturally born with a protective, save literally all of humanity spirit, and I have no idea why. Yes, I have my moments where, yeah, I want to be the head, and say, hey, do this. And yes, she does it without a word, but there are times where I will ask her, hey, how do you feel about so and so and so? How is your mood about this? I'm not going to force her into anything she doesn't want to do. That's just not right at all for any situation. That's why, again, in a BDSM relationship, you need a safe word because that safe word needs to be used in any situation, not just behind closed doors in the bedroom. Anytime anyone is uncomfortable, that is the moment to stop what you're doing and reevaluate what's happening because you're putting her in a very dark space. And then if you don't stop, you will lose trust. Over time, you will continually lose trust, and eventually your submissive will not be there. She'll not want to talk to you. She'll keep a lot of things bottled up inside, and the dynamic will be just shattered. So, we talk about things that we want to do. Like, it's just, yes, we have that side of the relationship, but I'm like, what do you want to eat? Her brain it be off majority of the time. And I love that. I love making decisions, but I still want her opinion on things. She has a brain, she has a heart, she has a soul, she has things that she wants to do. She's vegetarian. So I can't be like, oh, we're going to go to the steakhouse and you're eating steak. That would be putting her life in great danger. So why would I ignore something like that? Even the smallest thing, her eating certain things, Even when we was at the ramen place today, I almost forgot she was vegetarian when we ordered all this food and I had chicken sesame. And here she is with her chopsticks trying to get one of my pieces of chicken. And me, I'm feeling bad because I'm not sharing my food, not even thinking she cannot eat this piece of chicken. And she's like, oh, so you're going to let me eat that? And I was like about to cut a piece for her to eat. And I said, wait a minute. No, stop. Stop it. So we have fun. We have our serious time where we're discussing certain things, especially if she's in trouble. We do sit down and discuss, hey, that is not something that I want you to say no about. So it's not me saying, hey, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, and her, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes. She's not a mime. That lady in Coming to America, whatever you, that ain't her. That's not her at all. She has her own voice. She doesn't just roll over and play dead like a dog when I tell her to do something. There are things that make her uncomfortable, and even if we look at the godly side of things, she's my helpmeet. I do have my times when I'm down, where I'm in a pickle. She knows things about certain topics that I don't know. She's been in a different aspect of life. She's learned things from other people. I've learned things from other people. So I do ask her, hey, do you know about this? Do you know about this? So it's not just me having her just sitting there looking beautiful all the time and me trying to figure shit out. I need her. Yes. Is more than that. She's my right hand lady. Even when we go places and do things, you'll get to see other vlogs that she put up. I'm carrying the bags. You know, when her social anxiety is up here, I step in and I create her a bubble and I literally tell people, walk around me. Like I have my hands, like you have a bubble, like I got you. So no, it's not just one sided where I'm just cracking the whip and she's getting all these scars. No, I don't want her to have any scars at all. Yes, there are times where I'll say do something and she'll give me some back talk, and then I'm like, "What did you say?" And she'll immediately be like, "Nothing." So yeah, I hear it, but she gets chances. It's not just everything she does. You're getting punished. You're getting punished. You're getting punished. She's supposed to be getting punished. First of all, still ain't got punished for previous transgressions because while she's here with me, since she's not here with me 24/7 right now, I don't want to punish her. I want to spend all the time I can with her, with just making memories right now. But when she move in, she hates writing sentences. I will have her a nice little setup with her piece of paper and a pencil, and hundreds of sentences will be written. And she cannot move until they're done. That's too bad. That's too bad though. So see, she don't like it. She tells you right there, she don't like that, and I know she don't like it. So that's why I'm gonna make her do it because it's something she don't like to do. No, but anybody with the assumption, that she's my doormat, it's not like that at all. Um, Even that previous video where y'all saw me in the chair and her on the floor, that's rare. I don't want her on the floor like that because again, she's not a lap dog. We have moments where she just wants to sit that way and I will let her, but I'll never tell her at my feet. That's a slave thing. No. I don't want her licking my boots. I don't want her kissing my boots. I don't want to use her as a step stool. I don't want to use her as an ottoman. That's that's for certain type of dynamics and we don't have that type of dynamic. But there are certain things I do expect her to do and uphold in my rule book and she does. She does what I say do. But no, she don't roll over and play dead when I say stuff and she talks back. Not a lot. She is a princess. But she does have her moments where she's like, maybe TMI, but I have run her into the ground the past couple days, and I really don't have a stop button on me. I don't have an off switch right now, so she has told me no, and she's like, I need a break, and I'm like, okay, I could do whatever I want to do. Let's just put it like that. I could do whatever I want to do. No, she's not going to stop me probably, but I don't want to hurt her. I don't want her to end up in the hospital. I don't want certain things to happen to her body that are irreversible. So I'm chilling until she gives me the go ahead. And it's hard for people in this kind of dynamic where I know what happens behind the scenes to be like, sit down, nigga, stop, like give her some rest. And then I have to go, play a video game, watch a movie, take a nap, and then I'd be like, you ready? And she'd let me know. Yeah, we definitely will talk more about our dynamic, things that happen. We probably won't talk as much about things behind the door as far as like bedroom talk. Um, that's pretty private to me what I do. So maybe further down the line. Yeah, but we got a lot going on. I'm trying to get her to blog as much as possible, but her brain be on off. She just be here in la la land.
I really do. It's
I be cooking.
insane.
She be watching me clean, and she's like, "Wow," and I'm like, "What? What'd you say this morning?" Tell him.
Well, first of all, we're both Capricorn, and we have the same birthday, and like the level of human being that Sir is compared to me as far as like everyday life, it's so like, ugh. I'm like, but you're a Capricorn, and we're born the same day. Why don't I do that? But like super determined and like fixated on things, and I love that
Cause I be making up the bed,
every day.
and it's like spotless, and
Okay.
we be having like 5,000 pillows, and then I be hanging up her clothes, I be hanging up my clothes, I be sweeping, dusting, mopping. I be making sure she have water. Yeah, I cook. Um, everything. I do it all. I literally want her to just be my princess and just chill and give me what I want behind closed doors. So I be making sure she's well rested for the activities that ensue in the darkness of the night.
And even though I say no, Sir knows he can have whatever he wants. Because he does everything else. So it's just like, girl, just give him the ghost chain.
Jesus.
That's all he wants. So that's not all he wants, but
yeah,
that's like
I want the world with you.
I love you.
I love you too.
Mm.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool though, because we got a lot of stuff for y'all to see. She's behind. So I'm gonna put her on her game because I'm gonna be on her. So she probably will be getting punished quite a bit because I'm gonna be like, did you do this? She's behind 3 videos for my virtual game. She's got 3 videos for today. She's just supposed to be just updating y'all. Even when we went to this one spot, she had the phone recorded and it's looking at the ground. And I said, what are you recording? Everybody's feet? And I had to record all of this. So I have all of the footage on my phone and I need to send it to her.
Also, my social battery was like,
it was a lot of people.
It fell out of the battery pack.
Yeah.
I had a slight panic attack.
So that's where the bubble came in. And I was like, wait a minute. So I had to move her to the side and make sure no one was by her because it was crowded. There were a lot of people. I don't have, so my battery dies, yes, but I don't have social anxiety. Like I can be in a crowd of 1,000 people and just chilling in my own little headspace, but I know she can't do that.
Yeah, I get angry and I try to avoid that because then it'd be like, does she not see me standing here?
Yeah, people are walking slow, and it's kind of like, yeah. So I was like, we need to go, and I said, how's your battery? And she's like, and I said, okay, we bust the U-turn and we headed on up out of there. I say it's time to go home now. So we just want to come and let you guys know some information. We definitely want to keep you informed. I'm not even gonna lie, I have no idea if my family will ever see these videos, or especially my mama. That's gonna be something else when she see these. But my mom has known for a very long time that I am a part of the BDSM community since like 2003, and she thought I was in the bedroom like tying people up with rope and chains and like choking them to death because she was watching something and the people was like dying. I said, I'm mom. And so that shows people are greatly misinformed. There's different aspects of BDSM. There's so many different roles, and it's constantly getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So we just want to inform you what our roles are. You know, we want to have fun though. We don't. I mean, I have my moments where I'm a stickler to certain things I say, but she does have a voice. She's always had a voice. From the moment I met her, she told me exactly what she wanted. And I was like, okay, I said, I did compromise a little bit. I did want her. I wanted to spend time with her, but I did want her to understand if you come into my world, this is what it is, and give her a choice of what she wanted to do. So here we are. Here we are. Mm-hmm.
Are you happy where we are?
Yes. Are you? We got
It's
a
gonna
long
get
way to
even
go.
better. Look.
So we got trips.
Mhm.
We got cosplays. We got conventions. So much, so much, so much happening right now. So much. Like life is lifing.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that's all I have to say.
Okay.
Okay.
This is for Keisha, you big, fat, sloppy. Like, no. That's actually a video meme.
Oh,
No.
I was like, oh God.
No. Okay. All right. I'm
Okay.
happy.
Okay.
Video done. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Love, peace.
Later.